Following an eventful year fending off takeover offers and intense competition, Lay Hong Bhd finally found its partner in the form of Japan's NH Foods Ltd. We asked ED Yap Chor what turning Japanese means for the company. The JV company will focus on its overseas business. We mentioned about Singapore, we mentioned about Japan. All the raw materials will be sourced from the local market?
The JV company will be focusing on domestic market, at the same time on export market. The category for domestic market will be focusing on using the brand name of NutriPlus, combined with NH branding, where we will call it a Nippon NutriPlus products, which will be rolled out in the domestic market to cater to the modern trade as well as also to F&B. The reason why we do this is because NutriPlus is already a household name among the domestic market. So it's natural to use NutriPlus as its brand for the new JV Co, where Lay Hong will give permission to the new JV Co to use the brand. And then we will add in, we will upgrade the name a bit to Nippon NutriPlus to increase the value of this brand itself in the domestic market. With new products, of course, from the database of NH, where they have all the R&D, the know-how and the manpower to produce new products into the market for the domestic market. Then on the second prong will be more on export market. The essence of this JV is also to look at halal products, where we produce halal products for NH to be marketed globally.
Profit was down 34.2%, revenue down 7.77% in your latest quarter. Will this JV actually help you to get more profits from the market?
The immediate impact of this JV will not be seen until the year 2017. We still in the process of finalizing the details of marketing in terms of production and manpower. The manufacturing of the first products will probably be in the early of 2017, if not at the end of 2016.
So talking about investment, right, how much has Lay Hong spent, or how much is Lay Hong going to spend for the facility or for this joint venture?
In terms of spending, is mentioned in the JV, the initial paid up of this company will be 30 million, which is divided by 30 million share. 49% will be held by Lay Hong. So I would say roughly around 15 million of the initial investment will be borne by Lay Hong itself.
Also in the agreement, you say that you're going to leverage on NH Foods Ltd manufacturing skills and also their R&D. What kind of R&D is that?
NH have thousands of products in Japan in terms of convenient products, in terms of new innovative products. You can see one of them are the scrambled egg pouch, where basically you just break 2 eggs, inside have all the ingredients, you put it in the microwave for 15 minutes and you have an omelette. So we see that this is one of the few products that will create a new division of products in Malaysia that is convenient, high in quality, at the same time is good health.
And right now Lay Hong's export business is still not too significant, and you're planning to venture overseas. But do you think the local market, local poultry business is saturated?
If you're talking about saturation in terms of commodity product, yes, to a certain extent. But there's still room to grow as the population grows. But there is always, we see that in Malaysia there is a potential for niche or more innovative product, which we see that there is a big market or potentially not realized yet in Malaysia for innovative products.
So what's your market share in the local market?
In terms of total production, we are not much. In terms of eggs, maybe about 8 to 10%. In terms of chicken, it's around to 5% or maybe less, but in total production for commoditized products. But in terms of branded products like NutriPlus eggs, we command at least 40% and above in terms of enrichment eggs. And in liquid egg products, there's only one competitor or less than two competitors, where we're taking about 50% of the market shares.
NH Foods Ltd has emerged as substantial shareholder in January this year. They own about 23% share in the company. Is there any takeover in the offing?
The initial discussion with NH and how they actually come in as a partner into Lay Hong is more on a friendly basis to look into possibility of producing innovative products. At the same time, NH invested in Lay Hong to also see that Lay Hong itself will grow. So we see that potential of export market that will increase the integration of Lay Hong itself as a whole. So in terms of takeover, we see that there is an unlikely situation. We see each other as more of a stakeholder or partners.
Lay Hong Bhd will be leveraging on NH Foods' R&D and manufacturing skills. Hopefully, these will show up the company's earnings.